What is up, everybody? It's your boy Nerdicane. I want to do a quick video. I'm here. This is Justice League Dark, and look at this cover. Yes, this is an alternate cover, but it doesn't have the trade dress. This cover, this jumped off the shelf at me. It's very dark colors, very muted, or not muted, but very, very dark. But then you get the sharp contrast between the characters and Wonder Woman and Zatanna. This is like mysticism done right. This is right off the bat, this jumped off the shelf for me, so I had to get this. And you know I'm not much of a DC guy, so I took a risk on this and I picked it up and I really liked it. But anyway, there's Moose. Now let's get to the comic book, and it starts off with this. They're having this wake. There's a sad chimp, and I never like to see a sad chimpanzee. The Nightmaster has died in another issue. Once again, DC doing a better job at continuity in the thing, and it just goes through the process of mourning and all these people coming to the wake. And a good wake will have it'll become like a party amongst the friends of the person who died. And somewhere in this, I'm kind of botching it. Somewhere in this it says, hey, this is something that happened in this issue of another series. And that's the way that continuity in comic books should be done. It shouldn't be just disjointed comic books that have nothing to do with each other. They should touch each other. There you go. So they should touch, the story should touch each other as they go at the same time. And that's sort of the problem with Marvel right now. And I don't want to talk about Marvel during a DC book, but the problem with Marvel is the things that are happening in the Avengers have nothing to do, and they have no repercussions of what's going on in the X-Men, and vice versa. And then the whole world, the whole universe doesn't really fit together or work together or touch each other unless it's a big event. This is just run-of-the-mill issue, and it does it a couple other times in this issue. So you got Detective Chimp. His name's Bobo, which I find funny. You'd think someone named Detective Chimp would have a normal name, but he's like, no, my name's Bobo. Like you would name a chimp Bubbles or Bobo or Mr. Tinky. I don't know, the one from The Simpsons. But they're coming to him, and they need to go to this realm, which is called Mira, which has something to do with Zatanna's magic, where it comes from. And it's kind of cool to see Zatanna not in her magician outfit, and it's kind of cool to see that she doesn't have to wear it all the time. Wonder Woman's Wonder Woman, but it's neat to see Zatanna. Now I love the design of Zatanna's costume, but it's just kind of refreshing to see a character like that out of that. Cool thing about this, I don't know who this is. I don't know much about this whole thing, and I'm picking up. And I do recommend this. I do recommend you pick this up. This dude is he's very much a scientist. He's very much a researcher. And he's going along with the group into Mira. They basically say we're going with or without you. He doesn't want to go. And you sort of find, I'm not going to spoil it, you sort of find out later. The cool thing is, it's such lazy writing when you get the researcher type. They're usually just like weaklings and pacifists, where stuff happens in the other world, in Mira, that he just jumps up and he's like, oh yeah, I'm part of this fight too, which is why he's shown like that's him. He's shown so menacingly here at the beginning, which is very, very cool. I don't think that's Man-Bat, right? I don't know. That can't be Man-Bat. I don't know. I gotta get a little more well-versed with the DC universe. Once again, I'm not real sure. I thought Dr. Fate was a good guy, or like Stephen Strange. I don't know. It's a lot of weirdness that just works. Like I said, don't be intimidated by this, because maybe DC, maybe you're like me. You don't pick up a whole lot of DC books. You don't know a whole lot about the DC lore. You don't know about the mysticism of it. But there are characters that you recognize: Zatanna, Constantine, Swamp Thing, Dr. Fate. In this book, don't get intimidated by coming into this. It's not going to be a bunch of weird mumbo jumbo that you don't understand. It just picks you up and says, hey, hey, stupid, come on, we're having an adventure. And that's how this book goes. They do some pretty awesome stuff. This is going to be a short review. I'm not going to do a whole lot more. I'm not going to show you a whole lot more, but because these fights get pretty dope. And I'm really, like I said, I took a chance on this book. I didn't know much about it. I just liked the cover. This is how you sell a comic book. You do a good cover like this. This comic book doesn't even have trade dress, and I still bought it. I took the time to go see, oh, what is this? Okay. So go out. I do recommend this. I really like the story. I'm going to go back and this is Justice League Dark 5. Probably just going to go track down the rest of these issues to see what this first story arc is all about. It was really well written. Once again, I think they did the weird thing of they put the... I wanted to give credit where credit's due, but they put the... everybody who worked on the book, they put it somewhere weird in the book, and I don't want to have to flip through to worry about getting a copyright strike without this. But anyway, thanks for watching. This was just a quick one. I wanted to get this out here, that way I can focus on stuff that's newer. And what's today? Monday? We got new comic book day in 2 more days. I got some stuff going on with the programming. If you follow me on Twitter, I may... in the next few days, show the first sort of prototype of the video game that I'm making. It's going to be sort of a retro 16-bit looking-ish side-scrolling shooter. Haven't named it, and I really haven't designed the whole thing, but I should be showing that in the next hopefully in the next week, I'll be able to show a prototype or just some working footage of it. But thanks for everybody watching. Hit a like, hit a subscribe. I need some more subscribers. Thank you to everybody who is subscribed. And I caught a little flack for my Sierra Muerte video for ripping it, but somebody basically said it was disrespectful that I ripped it, and I totally I can see his point or the angle that he's coming from, but honestly, I think the book Sierra Muerte, the lack of effort from IDW and the lack of Michael Fife allowing to be assisted in that book with coloring, layouts, writing, editing. The book was not edited. It's terrible. I think that's more disrespectful than somebody who paid $5 for it, did a review, took the time to do a review, and then got so mad about it they destroyed it, and then they're telling other people, hey, don't go buy this book because it's crap. I think it would be more disrespectful to do all that and then to try to push out that book for $5. But anyway, I digress. I don't want to go too long on that. This is Justice League Dark. It's really good. I like the story. Just jump right in and go right ahead. God, look at that art. That is beautiful. I don't think the same person did the interiors as this cover, but if they did, you can tell this is a cover that had a lot more effort put into, a lot more time. That's nothing against who's working on the interior, but there was a lot of time put into this effort and into this cover, and it really shows. But that's all I got for this one. So it's just kind of a short one. Thanks for watching. I'll have something new tomorrow, and y'all have a good day. Bye.